Hey there. Okay, so I'm here live because I want to share with you one of my favorite Chromafusion eyeshadow colors and one of my favorite looks to do. It's inspired by the shirt that I'm wearing today, which is green. And so it is a green shade. It's one of our two green Chromafusion eyeshadows that we have. And so that's what I want to share with you today. So I already have my Timewise 3D matte liquid foundation on. I also already have my foundation primer, my under eye corrector as a base underneath to start my eyes to brighten them up, and my brows are done. So I already have like a base for my face ready to go. So now we just have to dive into the eye look, okay? So I'm gonna be using my all over eyeshadow brush, okay, to do most of this look. And the color that we are going to be starting with today is actually called Biscotti, and it's right here. Okay, so it's like this creamy color. I'm just going to quickly use this as a base all over my lid. Fix my mirror. Yeah, so I'm just going to use this as a base all over my lid. Now, I love this color because it is a really good base shade. We're going to be using also our gold Chromafusion eye color. So for me, having bronze skin, I like to use this just to kind of lighten up my lid area so that all the other colors just flow in there. All right, so then the next color that we are going to use is the shade right here. Okay, it's, oops, Gold Status. Okay, so we're going to use Gold Status. It is a shimmery gold shade, and I'm going to use this from like this part of my eye all the way out. So kind of taking it from the middle and then working my way out. Now, what I love about these Chromafusion eyeshadows is that they're very deeply pigmented. But what I find is that when I use my all over eyeshadow brush, when I tap the color rather than really blushing or brushing it on is when I get that really nice color payoff to the color. So I'm just kind of tapping this, and then, you know, I'll brush it where I need to kind of blend it. I'm just tapping that out. And do the same thing on the other side. So again, this is just kind of like a base on the whole lid. We're going to do gold with a little mix of my favorite Chromafusion shade, which is coming next. We're going to add some brown in there as well. Okay, so this is a great look for especially brown eyes. So let's see here. Any eye color can wear this, but brown eyes especially, this is a good look, okay? So next, I'm going to use my favorite Chromafusion. It's not my absolute favorite Chromafusion eye color, but it's one of my favorites. And it's right here. It's this green shade, and it's called Moss. Oh, whoop, right there, called Moss. Kind of matches the color of my shirt, just a little bit lighter version of that. So when this color first came out, I wasn't really sure what I thought about it or how I was going to wear it, and it has become one of my favorite Chromafusion shades that we have. And so I'm going to take this color, I'm going to use my all over brush again. I'm just going to dip it into the moss, and I'm going to use this more towards the outer crease of my eye. You can kind of see I'm just kind of tapping it and then brushing it in towards the middle in the outer crease of my eye, almost creating like a smoky eye look, okay? And I'm going to take it and do the same thing on the other side. The gold and this green really go really well together. So I love to combine them and use them together. Go back and put a little bit on this side in the outer corner, and you can kind of see how I'm creating that smoky eye look. Now, the next brush that I'm going to use is actually our crease brush. So our crease brush just helps to get that color and smooth it out through your crease. And so it's shaped like this, and so it's kind of angled, and I'm just going to take this and go through the crease just to kind of blend the color all together, okay? So we're blending it in and then through the crease. So kind of like a V. You can kind of see how I'm doing a little bit of a V there. You want the colors to be blended really well. And I also have a little bit of a hooded eye. So when I do my smoky eye colors, I bring my color up a little bit so that when I open my eye, you can still see both shades. I'm just going to tap a little bit more green because I want it to be noticeable. And so what I love also about our Chromafusion shades is that they're really easy to blend. So you can wear them as light or as dark as you want to, which is great. Because sometimes we don't want, you know, a bold look, but then sometimes we do. So you can kind of add color and blend as you like. Okay, so I'm just kind of doing that same thing, working through the crease in the shape of a V. Okay, and actually, I think those are the only 3 colors I'm going to use. So let's review what colors I used. So first I started with Biscotti, which is this shade right here. Okay, it's like a matte cream color. Then we did Gold Status, which is right here. It's a very shimmery gold color. And then we came in the crease and we did this. This is one of my favorites called Moss. So that's our Moss, okay? So those are the 3 eye colors that we're going to use. Now, throughout these stay-at-home orders, I've really been enjoying using minimal like eyeliner. I used to be a huge eyeliner girl. I really kind of toned that down a little bit. I used to always wear black eyeliner, always, always, always. And so I've been toning that down a little bit, and I've really been getting into using either no eyeliner at all some days and just my mascara, because we launched a brand new mascara that I absolutely love. But if not, I've been using deep brown in place of black. And so I'm going to use deep brown on my top. Now, an eyeliner trick is where you do eyeliner on either just the top or top and bottom, never just the bottom. So I'm going to take this and just tight line my lashes, which basically means I'm just going to put it right on my lash line. Okay, so I'm just going right over it. Now these are our Mary Kay eyeliner, and they're twist up, almost like a crayon. And they're very, very, very smooth, which is why I love them. So if I just pull my eye like this, it just goes on so soft. There's no tugging or pulling or any of that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. So again, really, really easy to put on. Just tight lining right along my lash line. Just kind of makes my eyes pop a little bit more and finish off the whole look. Okay, so then actually what I'm going to do underneath is I'll use a little bit of this on the outside corner underneath. Okay, just a little bit, all right? And then I'm actually going to take the gold with my eyeliner brush. So here's our eyeliner brush. It's part of our brush set, as is the all over eyeshadow brush and the crease brush that I just talked about. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that gold, and I'm going to kind of just put that underneath a little bit too. Just to kind of brighten up my eye. So I always think it's fun to use our eyeliner brush to kind of create your own eyeshadow colors, and it helps make your eyes pop a little bit, okay? All right, so now that we did that, we're gonna complete this look. I'm gonna use a little bit of under eye corrector, just in case I had fallout anywhere. I wanted to save time on the video, which is why I already had my foundation on, but I'm just gonna take a couple dots of this. Now I did already have some of this on, so I don't need a lot, but again, just using this because of the fallout. And this is my blending sponge. And so I'm just going in I'm blending this out to kind of make it have that lifted appearance. So when you're doing a smoky eye, especially if you're using any darker colors, sometimes you do get them underneath. So I always go under with a little bit of under eye corrector just to kind of correct any mistakes. And then when I come over here, I go like in an upward motion because it will help my eye to look more lifted. Okay. And then I'm going to take my powder brush and just blend it all out. I could also use our concealer in the light bronze, which is my shade, but I'm just going to take some bronze mineral powder and go over that so it matches more of my skin tone and isn't so light, okay? But if you have ivory or beige skin, you might not even have to put that on, okay? All right, so next we're gonna do lashes. So I always use our Mary Kay Lash Primer first. I love our lash primer because it will help your lashes to stay curled if you use a curler. It kind of holds them in place. It also helps to really define your lashes so that when you put your mascara over top, your lashes are really, really defined. And so I love lash primer. I don't have super long lashes, so this really helps me with that. So I'm just gonna comb it up through my lashes on each side. Also, if you find that if you like wear glasses or if you really, really long lashes and you find that you get some smudging sometimes, you can use this over top of your mascara when it's dry and it will help that to not happen. Okay. All right, so we're gonna let that dry a second. And then the mascara that I'm going to use today is just a really great everyday mascara for volume. And that is our Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara in black. So this mascara does actually come in black or black brown. I'm using it in black. If you have blonde hair, blonde eyelashes, and you don't want that intensified black look, then the black brown is the perfect shade for you. All right, and I'll also show you quick what cheek color I used on this look. I forgot I did put a little cheek color on before we started. And the cheek color that I used today is called Golden Copper, and it goes really well with this look. It's that shade right there, okay? So I'll go ahead and put a little bit more of that on now that my whole look is on. Then I'll go back through with my mascara, because my lash primer should be dry by then. Okay, so now we're going to use our mascara. This is the Ultimate Mascara. Gives you volume and definition. Oops, you can see the brush on that. And again, I'm going to start at the base of my lashes and just comb up through. Now, if you like a more intensified look with your lashes, you might like our Lash Intensity Mascara. For every day, I just like a little bit of regular volume. I don't need that look of like false lashes or super intensified volume. So I find that this mascara works great for me. But it's totally up to your preference. So another question that I get with this mascara is it waterproof? So it is not waterproof, but it is smudge proof. So I don't find that I have any issues ever with this running or anything like that. We only have one mascara that's actually labeled waterproof, and that's actually because there's a lot of people who have a sensitivity to what makes a product waterproof, and so this helps by still being smudge proof. So the other thing I love about our mascaras is that they have vitamin E in them, and what that does is it helps to keep the mascara soft even after your eyelash is soft, even after your mascara has dried. So if you've used other mascaras in the past, sometimes what happens is your lashes will feel really, really stiff, and it'll be really hard to get your eye makeup off at the end of the night. Once this mascara dries, my lashes will still feel very soft. The mascara will be dry, but my lashes will still feel extremely, extremely soft. So I love that about all of our mascaras. Okay, so there's my mascara. And then trying to see if I can find my lip stuff here. To drop it. So just for a quick lip look, I'm just going to use our Pink Luster lip gloss. It's just a pink shade. Okay, this is one of our Nourishine Plus lip glosses. And I like it because it has a little bit of shimmer to it if I want some extra shimmer. But it's close to my natural lip color. So it's not too bold for me. I'm not really a bold lip girl, which I know surprises some people, but I'm just not. So that was Pink Luster. So I love Pink Luster. And then usually I just take my finger, make sure I didn't get outside the lines at all. And that's just a really quick look. So I hope that you enjoyed learning about one of my favorite Chromafusion eyeshadows. This is one of my favorite eye looks to wear. It's really easy. It's simple to do. If you have any questions about any of the products, you can contact me or you can contact your Mary Kate independent beauty consultant, and she can help you and share even what other Chromafusion eye colors might work well for your skin tone and your eye color. So hope you enjoyed the video. Okay,